unmuted. Also, I am hearing this random song, and it will forever be this random song that I hear for the rest of the night. So we're gonna figure this out. I'm Potato. Those things are just as bad. I still throw off the plight as this would be cried right. I'm 32 years into this life. I should have more W's than Will's used to hell. This song is so good though. And should I change the sentence bad for bad on theory, good on paper, settle down and fall in love, wonder what Collins ended up. But he says so you'd now be happier than me now. I need to actually only listen to this probably like 5 times because it's another YouTube song. So, yeah. Oops. This is a good remix, though. It's a good remix. I'm 20 years from college and I think I'm doing fine. Realize what really matters, left expectations behind. And sure, there's still enough times I swear that I feel like a morning I wake up, half fill up my cup. I don't struggle to survive. I see the beauty in reality, the line of care. Fear to go and fear to fall or questioning the years can't stay up same or change the past. Can man have reset hell and maybe that's just the point though, to admit that I don't know. So I just had the song on repeat for the last 10 minutes, and that's because I really like the progression of this song. It's like it's fast paced, goes up, goes down, and then after it's just like it's a really nice melody. Out of college and I'm still 2 years behind. I was just like that's all I had now. I still say it out of sight and don't sit with me, cry right. I'm 32 years into this life. I still had more W's than Wales used to hell. To the fire with the other face, and I am late at night thinking, am I okay? Or should I change to something safer? Bad in theory, good on paper. Also, her lung capacity is really good. She got through that entire voice, the entire verse, in what seems to be one breath. Anyways, I'm gonna listen to this for another 2 times, and then after I'll switch to something that I can actually sing. So not looking forward to this weekend. Sort of, but also not. College and have been fine. Really matters since behind us. Times this child. Up my cup. How is Neko? If you click the song that's currently pinned, that is how I am. How are you, Proxy? How are you, Potato? So don't know. Ooh. Ooh. It's hard for you and just used to hell. Got a presentation on Saturday over my work these past few weeks. Will you be okay, Potato? Why on Saturday? Getting back into Overwatch. Ken and I are sick. Oh no, I hope you feel better soon. I have to switch over to a different song. I can't listen to the same song over and over. I will try to my best to try to sing it, which is impossible. I don't have this lung capacity. Where's the songs I can actually sing? Saturdays just work for me. Okay. So you have to do, are you ready for your presentation? What have you done that was what was your greatest accomplishment the last couple of weeks? What was your biggest challenge? How did you make changes so that it was more effective? Traces feel us back to really just what we now so don't know. Presentation presents baseball bat. Bash mercilessly. Okay, I have to stop listening to this song because then after I'll try to actually try to sing it and I can't. But yes, good evening everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's doing well today. I really don't know what kind of songs I'm listening to today, but other than that, I am here. You are here. We are figuring out life. And we are back again with another karaoke. Staying alive, continue to stay alive. Okay, that's true. How do you try to stay alive? Oh my lord. Hi, Frozen. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome. Thank you for subscribing for the last 47 months. Slowly start another journey. You survived work. You guys, you survived work, unless you have work on Saturday. But you survived work. Now you have hopefully 1 day off. You have 1 day off? Please tell me you guys have 1 day off. Like just 1 day, like at least like a day off. Did you say I can? Nope. Into the offer. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hello. Thank you for the offer nonetheless. Someone's trying to. I'm trying to sell a controller, but I can't sell it. I'm even going to take more than recommended. Does 80 hours a week. Wait, that's no, sorry. I was gonna say that's only 5 hours more than me, and then I realized, wait, I work 35 hours a week. Does being on work chat outside of work count as work? Potato! Will you be okay? We watch your streams. That should be telling enough. I'm no. Oh no. So these are another journey. Yes. All right. So I work 50 hours a week. Will you make this promise with me? Oh. Oh yeah, YouTube side is quiet. Oops. Hello, Collab Starfall. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome. I have to my left chocolate milk, to my right grapes. This can't possibly go wrong. And if so, I have 5 days to recover. It's fine. Your tummy will survive. My stomach will survive in one capacity or another. Diabolical combo. I had chocolate. Okay, this is why I have this combination. I have this combination because the chocolate milk expires on Sunday and it has not opened yet. And the grapes are because my mother gave me the grapes. So, you know, I have to do good. I have to be good. 幸せよね、次はね、例えば僕が僕じゃなければ、皆君じゃなければ、呼んでてもそれで強しさどうさ、君とするんだ。 下してきた你的走下してかずそ Reap JJ's Valiant sleep schedule. I have 5. Okay. Okay. I was so close. Okay. So I was so close to be able to get Pokotopia. I was so close to getting Pokotopia for the weekend, and then I messed up, and now I won't get it till Wednesday to borrow. And I'm like, I messed this up myself. I could have been able to borrow Pokotopia today, and I messed up. And because of this, because I thought, oh, if I do this, I'll be able to do I'll be able to get it faster. I'll be able to pick it up Saturday. And then I failed to put into consideration that something that was out of the equation, and now I'm like, well, I won't get this game until Wednesday. And I'm like, great. I did this to myself. Anyways, today we're going to draw a drunk Haiter from Frieren for a stamp rally, and that will be my day. Was exercise redeemed? Why did I mention it? I feel like I'm now going to suffer from it. Oh dear, I was so close. Also, this month's schedule is on Discord, but I will post it on Twitch soon. No! Oh, by the way, I also learned about microphones today at work. I learned the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I learned the difference between a condenser microphone and a dynamic microphone. And then I was like, this is really good information. So now I know the difference about how a condenser microphone or a dynamic microphone works. And so this will help me in the future. How? I have absolutely no idea. Maybe deciding if I plan to upgrade my mic. We'll see. But we'll see. Mics are expensive. And getting an interface for that is also expensive. But yeah. This is US pricing. Can I get Canadian pricing, please? It's only America? Okay. Is it only through Amazon? I have always heard condenser and concave mics. Dynamic versus static. Basically, you need a condenser if you have echo. Yeah. So... yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I were to get a mic, I probably would get a... I don't know which mic I would get. Maybe I should test it out at work. I should probably test it out at work from one day, and then after that, I'll be like, yeah, this will work. Yes, he's on Sashi. Sometimes I saw so that's my lady. The vocal microphone. I got a decent one for a while, but bought the wrong kind. Aww. Room was too echoey. Oh. For me, I'm like, I feel like if I was to get a mic, I would probably get a condenser mic as opposed to a dynamic one. This dynamic one, it's like if I increase the gain, it gets more fuzzy. So I would probably get a condenser mic. You have a condenser mic? I want a condenser mic. I should get a condenser mic. I'm gonna test out using a condenser mic and then after seeing if it's something that I want to buy. The condenser mic we have at work is the Shure ones. So I'm like, I kind of want to try those out. But first I have to actually like use the space and actually figure out how to function the interface. Should move on. Those are expensive. It's true. This is why I'm like, it'll take a while. I want to be familiar with it first before I actually do it. Show me how it's meant to be. Life is like a mystery. Stardust in our memory. But now there's also a Shure gaming microphone, and I'm like, what's that? Show me how it's meant to be. Life is like a mystery. Stardust in my memory. What is a MB6? It's just a gamer microphone. It's just noise cancellation. It's a bit sensitive. There's also the podcast mic as well, and I'm like, podcast mic. It's time to realize so we should move on. JJ, start a podcast. Start a podcast? What am I supposed to do with a podcast? I can start a podcast and rant about my life. No, I don't think that's a good podcast. I'll be honest, I do think you would benefit from a better mic considering your mouth moves when you type. No, perfect. Why? A quieter keyboard. I'm hitting my keyboard. Okay, part of this is also because when I'm gaming, my keyboard is literally in front of my mic. And my microphone is on the table. It's not like hanging. You could also use software to set your keyboard as background noise and have it filter it out. There's a way that we can fly again. Remember how we used to look back then? No, keyboard talking is part of the charm. What the? Podcast call living with a gramps. Living with a traditional grandpa. No. Mayo just has a keyboard in her mouth. That is true. I just have a keyboard in my mouth. That's all. We can light it up once more. I'll take you there. Really running wild. It's nothing's left. There's nothing left till all last breath. The Shure MV7 It's very popular. But I really think this needs an interface. Today is my Friday 3-day weekend. Hey, nice! Enjoy your 3-day weekend. I have a 5-day weekend, and I started it by immediately turning on my work Teams chat. And then I was and then I heard, and then someone messaged me, just left me a message. I responded, and they're like, first of all, why are you answering when you're not in until Wednesday? And until Wednesday. And second of all, it's okay. The instructions you provided were unclear, and I'm like, I'm sorry. So yeah, fun times. I don't have an Excel. Where am I even gonna put an interface? That's the thing. Should I just get a gaming microphone as well? Oh, it's a dynamic USB mic. What if I just want a condenser mic? Don't make yourself too available. Oh, this reminds me. This reminds me. I had a one-on-one catch-up. I had a one-on-one catch-up meeting with my manager, like just to check in. And they said, basically, TLDR, they said I have to delegate more. And I don't need to take on everything myself. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. Gonna fall out of love, out of time. Endless Monday mornings. Out of words, out of ways. Happy someday. Leaders need to delegate. Cult leaders, what? Someday. Okay, so I give the answer as, oh, I know that like this staff, I know like they're like, the idea is that because we have part-timers, that basically the part-timers, I should be able to delegate the work more to my part-timers. And I'm like, that's fair. That's true. But then there's also the part of me that's like, oh, I know this staff is also working on this, and this staff is also working on this. Hi, None, welcome back on YouTube. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Like, I know it's just like, oh, I know this staff is working on this, and I know this staff has been assigned to this. So I usually ask them first, like, oh, hi. Would you, like, what are you working on right now? Would you be okay working on this? If not, that's completely fine. But I think the idea is they also want me to, like, just be able to delegate the work more. And I'm like, okay. In the other part of the reality as well is that, like, which my manager did bring up, it's just like, I understand, like, he understands that it's just like, yes, I know that when you don't want to delegate, there's also times when you don't want to delegate because you think it's fast, because you know it's fast, because you reason that it's much faster if you just do it yourself as opposed to delegating. And I'm like, yes. Yes. But I do also understand that, yes, I also need to delegate my work so that other people can take on the work and understand as well. But it's also being able to build on the, like, habit of, like, let's say, for example, in this case, it's like one of the responsibilities is, oh, we need to check their email more frequently. And so one of the issues before I started is that like I was trying to look at for something to do like right off the bat, and the fastest thing was email, so I just took on and that was an area that like they were lacking. So I ended up just taking on the email aspect. I was pretty much picking up their emails and just answering their emails a lot of the time. And then but it's most likely it's like I'm still gonna have to do the emailing part, but it's just like being able to build a habit of reminding my colleagues or reminding the part-timers, the ones that are new to the role, to also frequently check the emails as well, so that they can answer it instead of me just saying, hi, can you take a look at this email if you have the time to work on it. And so there's that. There's also the part where it's just like customers are kind of in the way where it's just like, hi, I want to I was asked to ask a question, and then a day later they're like, hey, did you get my question? I'm waiting for a follow-up. And it's just like, please wait 48 hours or 72. We'll get back to you. One person can't do too much work or it will lead to burnout. Fun times. My threshold for burnout is extremely high. Like, it takes a lot for me to actually burn out. I only really burnt out once, maybe, but that was because I was consistently being asked to fill in the front end. It wasn't really burnout, it was more so just like, can you work the front end? And I did, and I'm like, but I still have this back end thing to work, and it's just like I wasn't being given time to work on it. And so like I ended up crying about it actually, because the person who should have been giving me time to work on it didn't, and instead was playing it was not a fun time. And so like I was like, hi, I need to work on this, and I had to tell someone else that I needed something. No, they were how do I describe it? The way the scheduling was working was not, the changes that were being made to the scheduling at that time was not fair. And so sync. There you go. So I had to ask someone to make adjustments for me to the schedule so that I could actually work on what I needed to work. I just needed to give an off desk time to work on it. And so it was like, I had this deadline and I'm like, I'm not given time off desk to work. Okay. Anyways, that has been long said and done. And that's been a while now, so sorry that happened, sounds rough. I mean, in the end it worked out. And I got the work done. So yeah. I got hit with 2 surprise extra work tasks that we normally schedule a week out to plan. Huh? Oh dear. Oh no. Will they be able to complete them? Will you be okay? They need to learn the job. So, it's good now. Like my current team is good. The current team is good. It's just a lot of work, and it's not me just saying that it's a lot of work that I'm taking on that I could delegate. It's just that it's a lot of work, and there's a lot of expectations about getting XYZ things done. And expectations from higher that expects us to get it done within appropriate timing. And expectations. Oh, podcast idea. JJ shares library stories. Library shenanigans. theory. It is a theory. That is a theory. Honestly, if I were to tell more stories, I could tell stories. But I would probably aim towards telling more stories from workplaces that I no longer am at. Because those ones, at least, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. But like, yeah. Mostly, a lot of the library stories is just like, well, no, actually, one of the stories, well, no. Did I mention that the library I worked at, one of the libraries I worked at, I no longer work there anyways. The library I work at flooded. It was great. It was great. I remember this. I like your haircut, look different in a good way, thank you. It was interesting. It was interesting because like I don't remember if I was even working that day, and it was just told like, hey, the library's closed because it flooded, and it's like, the hell? And I remember clearly, like, even a couple of days before, like maybe a couple weeks before, I looked outside and I was like, how come there's this wooden plank covering this like this manhole thing, the pothole, the pot world, what that thing, and I don't know why it was covered, but anyways, it's fine. Anyways, torrential rain, the flooding happens. The flooding comes from the emergency exits and also another entrance that's like ground level. Funny enough, actually, earlier in that month, they had actually sealed off. There used to be 4 entrances, 4 like emergency entrances in that library space. In other rooms, there's 4 emergency exits. They sealed off 2 of them because they were no longer in use. The one that was still in use, I used to see my manager like exiting from that building, from that space, and I'm like, well, that's strange. That door didn't go off. Because usually when you open an emergency exit, it goes off. That door doesn't go off. And I'm like, interesting. You can't open it from the outside. You have to open it from the inside. But like, my manager was leaving from that emergency exit. And then after, there was also a couple of days where I was working in there, and I was like, hey, there's random, like, there was random pill bugs just coming in from that door, and I'm like, well, this is interesting. Well, at least I know the bugs are coming in from that door, so that door is clearly not safe. And then the flooding happened, and you can see that the water kind of like came in from that door, and then after from the under the emergency door at the other end of the library, and then it just started spreading onto the carpet. Granted, this library had been recently like renovated about 3 years prior, so this is like recently renovated library. And then this library flooded. And I'm like, huh. And luckily, sure, this was great during the summer, but like they had to then emergency repair this library, flooring, carpet, and everything. And I'm like, wow, this is nice. Oh, and then before this happens, so first of all, what's like, this library, like recently, the one of the like senior people had just retired. So they had retired, and so we're just like, okay, all the best. And it's just like this flooding then happened the summer after they left, and it's like, wow, what a coincidence. they missed this. Anyways, the last thing that they gave me for work before they retired was, here's a Nintendo Wii and a Nintendo Wii Fit Pad. It was donated to us. We're going to put this in the library catalog so that like people can borrow it. And I was like, perfect, sure. And then I was trying to figure, the hurdle that we had was that we needed to find a bag or carrying bag to be able to carry this console so that we can loan it out to customers. And then, so it took a while, and then the flooding happened. And then what happened in the flooding was that they had to obviously remove some stuff because it hit the workroom. And in the workroom on my desk was the Wii. So it never got soaked or anything, but it had to be packed away. And so I don't know who packed it because it's been missing since. And also, like, there's other, like, maybe another thing missing. I think it was all put in one box. They didn't steal it. It was so what happened was that when it flooded, we had an emergency like crew that came in to pack up everything so that they could get it all like put away. And so I guess it was packed away. And then I have no idea what happened because when everything was put back into place, I was like, oh, by the way, where is this Wii? And they're like, oh, we'll take a look into it. It's been it was 6 months after, and I started seeing it on the missing items list, the list that the cataloger kind of pushes out to say like, hey, this item is not in place. And we're like, cool, we're gonna go look for it. So then after every time it comes out, people try looking for it. And I'm like, hey guys, this Wii is still in cataloging mode because we couldn't figure out what kind of like bag we wanted to put this in. That's why it's in cataloging mode, and that's why it's missing. Well, now it's actually missing because it's lost. And it's like, great. Well, I guess this Wii is never going to be given to whoever, like, I guess this Wii is just, it's now never going to be found. Or like, it was potentially taken. The rats have it. Have you seen any fit rats? No, I haven't seen any fit rats. Granted, this was like nearly a year and a half ago that this happened. The flooding happened, and then after we misplaced some stuff, and then after this Wii goes missing, and I'm just like, well, no one knows this Wii existed other than me and some other people, so unless it was like my manager was sort of aware of it. The cataloger who retired is aware of it. I'm aware of it. Everyone else never knew this Wii existed. So I'm just like, okay. And this thing is that the Wii, like literally, how are we supposed to, my concern is, how are we supposed to even like, cause for this, it's just like, maybe a magical unicorn took it away, maybe. Because this Wii, like, we have consoles to loan out, and that's fine, but we also have games for them. So that's, like, people, when they borrow it, they can borrow the console, and they can borrow the games. They should also stop logging, like, these customers should also stop logging into their personal accounts for the PlayStation. It was a PS3 and a PS4, and I sometimes log in, I delete the files, and I'm like, guys, I can see your profile right here. What the hell? Deletes your account. Off the console, really, but yeah. But anyways, for this Wii, it was literally only one game. It was Wii Fit. That was the only thing that, like, we could loan out for customers. Granted, I'm actually not sure. I have a feeling we were able to catalog the game. So the game, the Wii Fit game, is still in the system. It can be borrowed by students. But the pad itself is missing. The Wii console itself is missing. And I'm like, alright, sure. And that was when I decided that, oh boy, this is not it. So, anyways. I guess that really kind of opened up like the whole like, oh, this is very disorganized. On your way, where you are, Yahoo! With you this far, I'm really your past will surely cross. So yeah, that's one of my stories. The flooding, granted, how the flooding works was they had to remove the carpet underneath the shelving, okay? And I don't know who thought it was a bright idea, but one of the emergency crew suggested, oh, can't we just lift up the shelving with the books on it and move them out of the way? And it's like, no? No? No! Because these shelves are like 1, 2, 3. They're like 7 feet tall. First of all, they're like 7 feet tall. They contain heavy textbooks. And I'm just like, you expect it's possible to lift up all those shelves with the books so we can take the carpet off and put a new one? And I'm like, I don't know what you want. JJ has never been happier. It's flooded with tears of students. Yes, I suppose. The books! Yes. So what they did instead is that they decided, okay, we're gonna take all the books and we're gonna put them into boxes. And then after the boxes, they're all gonna be put into a tiled area. And then after, they'll replace the carpet, and then they'll put back the shelving, and then we'll put back the books. And we're gonna get this all done in 3 weeks. And it's like, well, yeah, I guess, like, the customers do really want their library ready for the first week of classes. Yeah, that sounds about right. No. So, pretty much a lot of students would probably never know, a lot of the students would never know that the library had flooded because they would never have seen it. So granted, there probably would have been some people that kind of looked over to the area when they were there during the summer and they'll be like, oh, the library's concrete right now. What happened? Or like they would have seen that it's just like, oh, the library's water. Granted, the plants in that place, the plants in that library thrive. They thrive so well. One of my roommates had a leak in the roof above their bed. Oh dear. Don't say so. Get tuned in here. Top down, good fam, good weather. Days like this week, good ones never. Yeah. Last night times I was a little bit crazy. Pulled out to a 180. Left on sun. Yeah, just get sunshine. Give me that ride. Give me that stars out. 4-wheel drive. Taking on back road. Yeah, no lie. Man, that sure feels good. Give me that to the no. It's 2 under the 2 steps. Don't see do. Turn it out loud. Bring it out ground. Turn it up high, then drop it low. We do this everywhere we go. I think you know this ain't no one-horse rodeo. I think you know we pull up. Green lights our show. I think you know that we gon' run till we running out of road. The problem was that we weren't below the roof, just another dorm. The problem was we weren't below the roof, just another dorm. The school fixed. They bolted a bucket to it with a drainage gutter. Damn. Yes, this is Sonics and Kanai Reeves. Yes, the plants ate the library. Yes, the plants ate the library. Running till we're running out the road. Wasting time overrated. Now when we're celebrating, raise that glass, we're all here waiting. Yeah, just give me that sunshine, give me that ride, give me that truck, that 4-wheel drive, taking the back road, yeah, no lie. Yeah, that feels so nice. Give me that road, once I know. Do it with 2-step, do see, do. Turn it up loud, bring in that crowd, take it on high, then drop it low. We do this everywhere we go. They think we know this ain't no one-horse rodeo. I think you know when we pull up, green lights our show. I think you know that we gon' running till we running out of road. The room below ours had sewage leaking into theirs. We had sewage leak into the library carpet and I didn't realize it was sewage until someone reported it. Running till we run another. The carpet started staining, and then I looked at it and I was like, oh, this might just be rainwater. And I started stepping over the carpet. Till we're running out of road. And then I saw someone even plug in their phone in the wall and just kind of place their phone on the paper towel on the carpet. And like, we didn't realize it was sewage that was kind of leaking. We just thought it was water because we'd have leakage problems in the building. And then after, it's just like, we're just like, oh, it's fine. And then later on, staff from like other departments came down saying, don't you guys smell that sewage? And I was like, oh, it smells like Subways to me. And then they reported it, and turns out, yeah, there's been a sewage leak. Like, okay. Granted, that has only been the second of many, because there was also recently a sewage leak last week. And it's like, no wonder it smells so bad. But it wasn't on our floor anyways, it was on a different level. And apparently there was sewage leak. And I was like, okay, sure, okay, all right, whatever. Our first job was at a restaurant. We had a sewage coming up into the kitchen. We didn't close. Oh, that is dangerous. Steps on sewage, proceeds to continue singing. You're great. We stayed open because this owner said we had to. Yeah, that I feel bad for the customers for there. To me, you are perfect. We didn't know if it's all yeah. I don't know. But yeah, sewage leak is like the worst. It's like, okay. Do you 1, 2, 3, 4? And the general manager was like, so I'm just going to leave this here for no reason. Health department number, and I won't figure out if anyone and I won't figure out if anyone happens to call them. Nice. I mean, that's a good manager. Taking care of their employees first, please. So, yeah. We don't have to call, like, the health and safety much. Yeah, we reported ourselves to close. That's good. That's good. Taking care of yourself first. That's good. We don't normally have a lot of health and safety concerns, but apparently my department in particular is prone to injuries. So, like, health and safety loves us. See? It's not our fault that they give us the most dangerous equipments in the building. Yes. So, yes. So, yeah. Take care of yourself. Granted, like when that sewage happened. So who are you drawing? We're drawing Heiter from Free Run. I'm drawing a sticker version of him. The funny thing is that when that sewage thing happened, we were asked from staff who were just kind of like visiting our floor. They're like, their staff were given the option of, do you feel comfortable continuing to work on this floor? Because if not, we can close it. Other staff that were not originally from our team says, we don't feel comfortable, we're gonna continue going back upstairs. We're gonna go back to our floor, and that's fine. And then there's my team that's just like, yeah, we're fine. It just smells bad. It's okay. And then we just continued working. And we're just like, Basically, the employee did not want to trudge through sewage to feed people sewage. Gee, I wonder why. Also, yes, JJ, this was my first job. I have a history of great job places. Right! You have a wealth of knowledge. You have a wealth of knowledge. When people say they're old, I'm not like, you're not old. You just have a wealth of knowledge and a lot of experiences. You're not old. Oh, I see. He's drunk. Kinda thought he was blushing. He's blushing because he's drunk. At least you didn't have to do dangerous stuff in that one. No. Dang, true warriors deal with sewage smell while working. Two of my colleagues generally wear masks. I was just like, this smells like Subways. It's fine. At least you didn't have to do some dangerous stuff in that one. Yes, don't do dangerous things. Your life is not worth danger. Getting you yourself in danger. This smells like Card Guy. I have not heard back from Card Guy in a while. And for those who don't know, primarily the YouTube side, Card Guy is a student. Well, sorry, yeah, there was a student that I had met through work. There's and the reason they're called Card Guy is primarily, a mask does kind of help, yes, is because they were paid to work, not ask me if they can play League at the desk, nor ask me, hey, do you want to play cards with me? And then after keep pestering me until, you know, I like decide to play cards with them in the most non-interested way possible. And I'm like, I'm here to work or draw, but you know, I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do something productive here. My level of tolerance is very high, and I have very good patience. But there are limits to that. And yes, as Frozen says, he also tries to get girlfriends, and his type was basically me. But at the time, he did have a girlfriend. Both times. Actually, no. He had a girlfriend the first time. So, you know, I was like, why are you introducing me to your girlfriend? I have no relation with this person, but okay. The only time I ever had to deal with the fact that he had a girlfriend was basically when, like, it was like they were in an argument and I had to listen to their argument. I had to listen to why they're in an argument. And also just like, let's say for example, he asked me to play cards and I would be like, I reluctantly agree. And then after that, he sees his girlfriend nearby and she looks at him. And then after she walks away and I'm just like, you should probably go after her. But then after I should probably have said, please come back within 5 minutes and not like the 20 minutes later. So, you know. When you're working, you're paid to work. I don't care what kind of work. There is work to do. Just please work. Anyways. Didn't really work. That'll make lovely. My current work has been, will they show up today? Who knows? Fair, fair. I've had that too, where it's just like, oh, will this person show up to work today? I don't know. Oh, do you think we'll be able to function if they don't show up to work? And it's just like, more or less, yes. Most of the time, like, I'm understanding enough. Like, if it's been like a year of this behavior, then it'll be like, I feel like there's something that needs to be spoken to. But like, otherwise, it's just like, yeah, people have lives going on. Sometimes they might not be doing well at home. And so it's probably better, like, yeah, I understand that they probably aren't able to focus at work. So I'd rather them, like, honestly, they probably would be better if they were just at home to deal with it first before they actually go into work. I don't really know. But, like, again, there's only a number of days. There's really only a number of days that, like, one can probably... There's only a number of times that a person can probably be away. Yes, I understand for health issues, like, it's reasonable. But when it becomes a specific pattern, it does get a bit concerning. Not so much just because it's just like, we don't know if this is like, if it will happen again. But the other thing is that it does affect staff. Like, I could be needing the day to work on a major project and I wouldn't be able to because it's just like, well, now I have to cover so-and-so's shift out front because like because we need someone to work the front. And it's like, ah, okay. All right. Oh, yeah. My current work has been anyways. Still confused. Is it Frozen or still someone else about the girlfriend thing? Frozen was talking about the card guy. I was talking about the girlfriend thing. Frozen was saying how at his workplace the question was, will their colleague show up or not? I am also very weary, especially at work though sometimes, because I'm just like, especially when you're talking with customers and it should be like customer customer employee you're the customer, I'm the employee. I'm like, please don't cross that line. Please do not make staff uncomfortable. Please do not talk about anything personal or ask us for personal information. That is considered harassment. Yeah, it's not too bad when we are missing people. It's only bad when they have skills we don't have because all the backups are gone too. That's fair. Yeah, especially when like they're tasked with something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's like I heard a sound. That sound is. Oh, sorry. That's just because I'm looking at something. Also, I saw the lights decide that they wanted to flicker, so if I actually disappear, I'll let you guys know. Why catch? Jesus. Anyways, so there has been a couple instances though where it felt like people were just trying to it's not like get close to the staff, but it was just like, hi, please stop asking us personal questions. Magician JJ. Yes, Magician JJ. Either way, stressful week. Hopefully tomorrow is better. I hope your week is better, Frozen, at least for the next couple of days. And as always a better day than the previous. Some days can definitely be more troublesome than others, but I hope that overall there will be good days. That the good days overwrites the bad ones. Heiter got some long eyebrows, never knew. Yes. Yep, hope Frozen's work days get better. Yes. No name, also hope your work days get better. Most of the time your work days are pretty slow. If it's slow, sometimes it's good. Unless you're not learning. You want progress. Tales from the library. Oh no, are we coming? Name of your podcast. And tails because you're a cat. Yes, that's true. We're not starting a podcast. Oh no! No! We're not starting a podcast! We were just throwing the idea around because I was talking about getting a new microphone. And there's a microphone where it's like, oh, it's like a podcast. Oh dear. No. Your mic captures your voice perfectly well. It's mostly because like I was potentially wanting to get a condenser mic as opposed to my current microphone. Because my current microphone picks up even my clacking of my keyboards. But thank you. You could have guests. You could have your your guests could be your mods. Is there another reason for a new mic? My mic picks up a lot of sound, so right now my gain is very, very high sometimes. So with my gain being very high, it picks up the mic as well. I've adjusted my mic a lot just so that it can function. To limit the background noise, yes. Yes. And they could judge you. But don't they do that anyways? Please stay hydrated. Yeah. I'm staying hydrated. And saying no one judges you quite. Just say no one judges you quite like your mods and Nepo, but Nepo would try and get you banned. 100%. Hydration check. I finished the last of my Chocolate milk. Oh, my water bottle is close by. I don't know if it has one. It has some water. Bread? Bread. Yeah, you sure it's not? No, it's bread! 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 Bread. 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 It's just bread. It's just bread. Nothing else. Nothing else. In a different context, that would mean it's already happened. Wow, loaves of bread fell from the sky. Yes. That's because Frozen typed in bread. And now it's bread. Slices of bread have fallen from the sky. It's food! Food! Hello, Livy. Welcome to thy stream. No! What would it even be if not bread? Well, I may have accidentally said bread in a way where it sounded like another word. No, pretty sure it's something else that's not food. Tap! It is bread! The food! Okay, YouTube, there's a clip you all need to see. Oh, God. No. No! No, 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 no. Something you were asking us to. No! No. Okay. I don't get it. It's okay. You don't need to get it. Stay as is. Stay as is. Stay as is. Which leads me to the next question. Which leads me to the next point. I had a pure colleague. Pure soul. Pure soul. Pure soul. I had a very pure soul. He asked, because I have a 3D printer. And the 3D printer, I generally ask because I want to use up filament. I asked my colleagues, I was like, hey, if you guys want anything, if you guys want me to 3D print anything, just let me know and I'll 3D print it for you and you can just pay for the cost. And I had printed like fidget toys for them, and I printed like slinkies for other colleagues as well. And then I had this one colleague that's asked me, hey, can you 3D print me a Flexicorn? And I'm like, sure, okay, I can print you that. I just don't have yellow right now. So this will have to wait. And they're like, yep, that's fine. And I was like, yep, that's fine. And then, like, I think I mentioned it to another colleague. And then they just questioned it. And then later on, my colleague's like, nope. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't need a FlexiCoin. A FlexiCoin, it's like a fidget toy. And it's a corn that actually, no, you can search up a FlexiCoin. Flexi as Flexi corn, so COR. So the way you guys are spelling it, you can search out what the FlexiCoin is. It's a fidget toy. It's a corn fidget toy. Sure, it looks like a cucumber. And I'm like, all right. Because the idea for it is that it was used as a pencil case. And it's a fidget toy. No, a FlexiCorn. Like a corn on the cob? Yes, this is a corn on the cob that is flexible. Yeah. Yeah. Just search up. If you, it takes, first of all, it takes 28 hours to print. And then it's supposed to be a pencil case, but it looks nothing like a pencil case. Spoiler, there's no way it was going to be used for pencils. Yes. There is a clip from Genshin that you would need to see, no named. I mean, if you guys have a clip from the Genshin stream, just link it to him in the Discord. Yeah, it's a good clip. Oh, God. So, anyways. FlexiCorn. And one about breed. No. But anyways, a 28-hour FlexiCorn. No. Hi, Steph. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome. No. We're not going to do that. Anyways, yes. My colleague requested me to 3D print him a 3D FlexiCorn. I said nothing about it. A colleague asked in what color. They then said yellow, of course, because it's a corn. And then they thought about it, and then they said, oh, and then they says, no, you don't need to 3D print that for me anymore. It's okay. And I was like, turns to my colleague, why do you have to ruin the fun? And I was like, your loading screen on your head tricked me again. Oh, I'm sorry. You should watch that. No. Darn. Granted. Rebuilding. Hello, Tyler. Granted, I then responded to this colleague. I told him, I was like, please continue to stay pure and innocent. Please continue to stay pure and innocent. You pure, innocent soul. JJ spins the wrong way because it never loads. The loading icon is called a throbber. What? Technically, corn can be in different colors. Yes. But... yeah. This customer, this colleague did not want me to print them a 3D FlexiCorn anymore. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's okay. But the fact that I just realized it would have gonna take me 28 hours to print? Oh my god. No. I'm more curious about the 3D printer. What model is it? No. I own the Bamboo A1 Mini. I own a printer that I bought for $220 Canadian on Black Friday. I bought it as an entry-level 3D printer because I have experience with 3D printers of a different brand, but I wanted one at home. What this led to afterwards was me spending a lot of money on buying multiple filament. And now I have a lot of filament. My plan is I'm going to use this current 3D printer for about a year or two. And then this year I'm going to, like last year I got a 3D printer. Next year I'm going to get I'm planning to, if I still have heavy interest in 3D printing, use an automated material system so I can print more than one color at a time. And then after the year after that, I would then upgrade to another 3D printer that was compatible with the AMS, with the material system, so that I could get a bigger printer. But right now, I only have the Bamboo A1 Mini. The only problem with the Bamboo is that a lot of their models are kind of gated behind Bamboo World. It's not like it's a subscription based or anything. It's just that if you have a different printer, you don't have access to those files unless you have a Bamboo printer. It's not open source like Thingiverse or like 3D printables or something. So, the filament, I try to get them. No, the thing is, I can't even consider this part of my like expenses because I'm not selling these 3D prints. I just find the model online and I print it. It's not even mine. But the filament, generally the cost of filament is anywhere between $15 to $30. The more filament I buy, the cheaper per filament it is. I saw the growth clip and okay, mistakes are common, yes. And so turn everyone down, sing this sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you say we don't lie. You walk with a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, tell me don't lie. Anyways, the filament I try to buy in bulks. So I don't buy one for 30, I usually buy at least like refills only, which is $25.99. I buy 4, so then I save at least like 15%. And so instead of paying $25.99 for each, I pay like 20 bucks each. So holiday. You're mute because this is my least favorite song of all time. Okay, no problem. So I'm sorry, Frozen. So that is yeah. Bum 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 bum. Speaks in subtitles. Thanks. You're mute, yes, but yeah, I do save money by buying more filament, but that just means I have an abundance of filament in my area where I have my 3D printer. So yeah. But it's nice because a lot of the time I just 3D print like little trinkets and such. Like most recently, the most useful thing probably is that I 3D printed a ventilation stand for my Nintendo Switch 2. It's because apparently someone was told that the ventilation is on the bottom of the Switch dock. So, do you have a dry box for those or do you vacuum seal it? I use Ziploc bags, and I also, so currently I have 6 filament open. I don't open more unless I have used up one roll. I have 3D printed like little containers that I put in like the gel beads in, that they absorb the moisture. And so I fill those up, and those containers fit inside the spool circle. And so I put them in. I put it in a Ziploc bag, and then I put it into a container that I have at work that's supposed to be airtight, sort of. That it's just like, it's a Rubbermaid bin where it's basically, I just kind of put it in there and I close it and it seals up the sides. So the filament so in general, the filament has like moisture absorption beads in a container that absorbs the moisture from the middle. It's put into a Ziploc bag. Then I try to push out all the air, and then I put all of that into it's basically a dog food bin. And I also have more packets of like those gel beads in there as well to absorb moisture. It was pretty funny to see you break into a song and saying you'll fight everyone in chat. It's filament for 3D printing like plastic. Yes, the filament I use for 3D is filament based. It's like, it's plastic that is in a roll of either 1.75 millimeters or 2.75 millimeters. I have the 1.75 millimeter. It goes into the machine, it heats it up, it melts it, and so it kind of just like creates the object using that filament. So all the shines of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold, but still too little. These hands will know the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. All that shines 1,000 spotlights, all the stars with fuse from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. I just noticed that your ears move up and down when you close your eyes. Yes, that is how I rig them. I have linked one of my ears to basically move with my eyebrows, and the other one goes with the other eyebrow. Although this 21st century job takes a seat. If you're born pretty or funny, it's easy. Don't get attached, but don't hold yourself back. You're disappointed, but yeah, you'll get used to that. Thought it would to be different this time. This could be something, and I guess it's nothing. It's 21st century love. We skip the marriage, just honeymoon, straight to divorce. And can I come and pick up my stuff? They're on a date, guessing their date of birth and pretending like all the music I showed you first. One day, with no face to face, it's easier that way. Welcome to 21st century love. So I did the rigging for this like 2 years ago. So this is how I rigged it before. It's much more different now. Ears are rigged differently. So does your VTuber model have 2 sets of ears or 1 set of ears? I will leave it up to your discretion. But I will leave it up to interpretation. Hi. But it could be 2. Most maybe 2. I don't know. Maybe 2. I don't know. Something. No, it's just 1. There's something inside 21st century love. We skip the marriage, just honeymoon, straight to divorce. I cannot come and pick up my stuff. They're on a date, dancing their date of birth and pretending to like all the music I showed you first. No face to face, it's easier that way. Welcome to 21st century love. Yeah, I'm never getting this drawing done. I put my heart in, this is the only way to see it. There's a sweetness. I see that you've been through a couple weeks. And I see it. It takes more than that to know me. So it could be something that I could is nothing. It's 21st century love. The marriage just honeymoon, straight to divorce. Cause then I come and pick up my stuff. This is something like all the music that showed you first. Face to face, easier that way. Also, are you drawing all members of the heroes party or just Hyter only? I'm only drawing Hyter only because I'm part of a stamp rally at a local convention. At a convention I'm going to in May, and so the part of it is that we're just drawing the characters, and so I'm just drawing 1 character to contribute to it because other people are already drawing other characters as well. So, yeah. Honestly, though, I should probably draw other characters, but because I need probably more merch of the actual shows that I'm participating in stamp rallies in. But we'll see what happens when I get there. Hello, Winter. Welcome to the stream on YouTube. You're doing well, Hammers. I'm so far so good. There's also a song that's listed in pin that also does mimic the vibes I'm also getting. So yes, I'm good. You're enjoying the night air sitting on my porch with your kittens. Oh, that sounds so nice and sweet! Enjoy. I always never know how to draw legs. I think it's because it's like the short. It's short. Which sounds really cool. Sometimes it looks like you're drawing with your eyes closed, which sounds really cool. Thank you. Yes, it's just where my camera is. It's like in front, so if I look down, it looks like I'm closing and my eyes are closed. してる長い夢のにが僕らはじっと揺れた夜のさにのとそれはやないのないのしがたらり手の入りもにがとたれた強いさがのとるにあなたの血の出てる長い夢を見たら突然にあなたもしどれてる僕らの気というのは行くなのに死にやな死にるには世の中で手がたらりあの意にとにたら私の血と垂れた強いでる線の図を僕らの死のたる弱いさがのとどれのあなたの探してるHe looks like a little baby. Yes. I think that's the vibe I'm gonna try to give. No noise in the background? Never mind, it was on your end. Oh, okay. Oh, it's probably the looping song. Hold on. Are we saying goodbye? No. Oh, is it the other song? Hold on. Let's say... Let's do this one. I don't know. I don't have many. I only have a couple songs. Other YouTube side to loop. Oh, hello, Lynn. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the YouTube side. Free and alcohol. So I was trying to make an alligator stew, but I couldn't find your crock pot. Aww. What did you use instead? Crocodile. Oh, it ran away. It went back to... It went back into the lake. It ran... Yeah. And control. Maybe there were ones by the crux. Maybe. No, but no, I didn't actually cook a crocodile. Okay. I believe those were the bottles of wine and free rent, yes. This was the bottle that held the supposedly best liquor, even that Hater never got to drink. Yes. He finally got to drink, but he's either sad because it tastes bad or sad because it tastes bad. Mostly because it tastes bad. I swear I've seen this guy multiple times. The drunk guy. Hiter said that he would just laugh and drink with his friend despite how bad the drink was. Yes. I don't know. Stay night. He did cry when they had to leave to kill the Demon King and that he never got to drink the legendary liquor. Yeah. He can hold it, he can't drink it, but Riren's like, it tastes bad. But just being able to drink it with your friend, different story. Sa Oh look, it's training sword. With the redeems. Oh dear. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. The redeem. It's something that you need not more. Miranda. The bottle looks so much better than the rest of the drawing. Now this looks disproportionate. What the hell happened? Haruki! Hi Haruki, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. How was your wrist? How was your stream? Hold on. Oh, you're playing Nikke! How are you? Hello, I'm good. Hello, Hockey, how are you? Hello, Adam Dragon Hero. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hello, Kang. Ciao. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hello, Nerdon. Oh, looks. Yes. Haru abandoned us at your doorstep. Please take us in. Yes. I'll snooze the ad for another 5 minutes. But hi, welcome to the stream. I hope you had a good time at Haruki's stream. Thank you for the follow, Adam, and thank you for the follow, Kang. Enjoy your time. If you need to rest or anything, feel free. I understand it can be getting late for many people around the world. Haruki, if you need to go and rest or unwind, feel free. I know it can be. I know it's like it's time to like unwind after stream. But thank you for bringing community over. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hi, my name is JJ, or you can call me Mayo. I stream a variety of games, but I also stream art as well. Currently right now I'm drawing art. I'm drawing Haiter from Frieren for a stamp rally that I'm joining soon for a convention in about a month and a bit. So that's what I'm doing today. So we are doing that, and I'm also sometimes potentially doing also karaoke in the background, so gotta get up and stretch and maybe find a snack, but I'll be lurking, no problem. Enjoy your lurk, and hope you're able to find a very rewarding snack for your post-stream treat. Yes, new followers. But yeah, I'm currently drawing. You're welcome to stick around if you wish and lurk around. If you need to go and rest, by all means. There will be an ad for those of you who don't have subs in about 3 minutes and 17 seconds. I did snooze them when Haruki rated, so they're just gonna trigger in about 3 minutes. Enjoy your lurk and dailies. New viewers, yep. Welcome, welcome, everybody. This is all the sounds we do. Consider. See the down and on the there. What did I do today? Not as on the I need to draw the glasses still. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Okay. ああ、だってそうだよ。させてたい。さ歌う飲んだっていい。やりださ死んでんだ。みんなでなさよそんに。いてなかったほんの日。自然だ。みんなでこんなに。よなぜだせたしでがせにさしわわ。絶対させたい。なるほどなるほど似たよな。どうださ。だろんだってやれなさ死んでんだ。いないでなさよそどに。あったあの日。せざりだ。なのなさざしで。あったあなを。さしてんだ。なにしだい。 一岁的左右，那记得就是一个洗脑娃，你的这里的是在洗脑娃。How do you feel about shaved ice? If there's flavor, that's great. Is there flavor on it? Sure. But otherwise, ice? You can make a slushy out of that. What about you? Shaved ice is pretty good on a hot day, that's true. They're very good on a hot day. It keeps helping you from overheating. Until you get a brain freeze, and then it's like, oh, died it, little something, little build anything. Into the sudden music that I see is not there. That's it, what you know. She does it. He is something. show you that. Oh, I say about you. Tried cherry, blue raspberry, grape, and orange. I don't know if I've tried shaved ice a lot before. I think I've only tried like one flavor, and that's pretty much just been cherry. And then it's just like, ah, yes. I think if I tried shaved ice, it would probably be orange that I probably would like more than all the other ones. Jiren had a spell that made shaved ice, and Haiter was pretty excited about it, so that's the spirit of the question. No problem. There's just so many random spells everywhere. I need that spell that allows Reaven to perfectly speak tongue twisters. The new one, right? Yeah, that was a very good spell. Because what if this future spell is a tongue twister? Then she'll be able to say those spells perfectly, right? The cleaning spell would be good too, yes, because you'll never have to be dirty. You'll never have dirty laundry. 쏜다. 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 True, though incantations aren't very popular in the Faerun realm. I suppose. That's true. Have we had a matcha or green tea one? Have we had matcha or green tea before? Cause Haiter's hair kind of looks like them. Yes. I've had matcha. I have matcha a lot. So what about green tea or like green tea? So what about green tea, like green or green tea? So I would rather drink. If I was drinking a tea, I usually would just drink green tea. If I had ice cream, it could be green tea ice cream would be okay too. And I drink a lot of matcha. Not every day, but like every couple days. 再生しまでもSome more. Wait a minute. His thing is supposed to be black. Oh, it was just the lighting. Ah! Oh, some more. So a matcha girly nice, yes. Would you like a more clear picture of Hyter? No, I'm okay. I'm looking at a couple pictures. Not just the one that's on the screen. Sleepy? Yes, sleepy. Thank you. You. You have lots of references. Okay, thank you. Don't paint on the same layer. Yeah. You startled me a little, huh? Nande? Eh. Something about the same layer. Oh, okay, yeah. It's I was painting the hair color on the same layer, and I was like, oh, okay, my bad. My bad. No! Thank you, Yo, for the resub, for the tier 1 resub. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome, welcome back! Enjoy your subscriber emotes. Hello. How are you? You are drawing. Who are you drawing? I'm drawing Heiter from Freeman. for a stamp rally. Yeah. Now, am I saying he's drunk or I'm gonna say he's poisoned? Poisoned up. He can be poisoned. Looks just like him in chibi form. I'm supposedly going to a birthday dinner this weekend. Yay! Are you going to enjoy it? Right? You're going to enjoy it, right? 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 Yes. Good! Enjoy the birthday. Enjoy the food. Enjoy the food. Enjoy the celebration. Enjoy the food. Oh no. The thing that I thought would happen is going to happen soon. It is, my iPad is running out of batteries. Which means I need to end stream soon. Uh-oh. You could make him look guarded, trying to protect the greatest liquor. Like a territorial little kitten. I could. But it looks like he's just poisoned by it. The bad tasting of the liquor. Yeah, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, Training Sword, for the redeem. I'll see how it goes. We're currently at 2 hours and 45 minutes. I think this is where I'll have to sit. He's like, back off, this is my poison. Yes. The greatest liquor that he couldn't drink. This is poison. But yeah. What was I gonna say? My stomach is starting to hurt. Might be the chocolate milk I drank. Might have been the grape combination I paired with it. But I don't know. My stomach decided that it wants to attack me now. Anyways, so this is where I'm going to end it for the night. My iPad is also running out of batteries. So yeah. That's all I have for today. It's mine. His vibe is like, do not touch my liquor. It's mine. Yes. Maybe I should just make it. I'm trying to make him look drunk, but we'll see. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, that is actually all I have for tonight. I'll see if I can continue it on Saturday because I'm doing another art stream on Saturday. If not, I'll probably work on something else. But otherwise, thank you everybody for dropping by on the stream today. It's very much appreciated. We did get a raid tonight, so I'm gonna, let's see, hold on. What is my stream manager say right now? Hold on. What's this stream manager say? Hope you feel this too. Yeah, it is just the mistake I have when I drink something that's lactose, knowing that I am slightly lactose intolerant. As I say, I am Asian lactose intolerant. But we're gonna go and raid someone who's currently also streaming as well, just because. Yes. If you want to stick around for the raid, you're more than welcome to. If not, that's completely fine. Thank you again for dropping on the stream today. It's very much appreciated, whether you came in the beginning, middle, or end. Thank you for taking the time of your day to watch my stream today. It's very much appreciated. Have a wonderful night. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay hydrated. Remember to eat, sleep, drink, do what you have to do. Everything's important. In addition to your health, let's go raid Yin, who's currently playing Final Fantasy 15. If you want to join, that's fine. If not, I understand it's getting late. Otherwise, thank you again for dropping on the stream today. I hope you have a wonderful night. Take care, and I'll see you on Saturday. Thank you again for watching, and thank you Haruki for the raid as well. Thank you, everybody. And I think it's this one. There we go. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you on Friday. No, I'll see you on Saturday. Bye. Enjoy your long weekend if you have a long weekend. Bye. No problem.